Volkswagens are a lot of things. Pretty ain't one of them. But let's see if they can fix that with this all-new VW CC VR6 Sport. We'll check the tech also. There's the interface. This is, by the way, the optional navigation head unit. Bear that in mind. Real clean, touchscreen, easily navigated. And notice how here in the entertainment screen for my radio settings, real clear buttons that are large enough for the whole label to be spelled out, not relying on some cryptic icon or abbreviation. In addition to Sirius, you've got AM and FM, plus you have HD radio, but you've got to go looking for it. Over here under Setup and Radio, you can turn that on or off. Now go to the Media button and things get more interesting. Notice the labels across the top. CD, DVD. So if you pop in a DVD, you can indeed watch that movie on the front screen in park. Now, I've never honestly understood the big allure of front seat DVD watching. I mean, if you've got time to sit for 2 hours in your car and watch a movie, you've got time to go in your house or rent a motel room. Music, of course, standard CDs. There's normally a 6-disc changer here on this high-trim CC, but if you get the nav unit, your 6-disc goes away, and instead you get a single slot. But as you may have noticed, you do get a hard drive. It's a little cryptic, though. My CD is in there, and I would expect I'd be able to rip it to the hard drive, but I'm damned if I can figure out how to do it. Here's the oddball one. SD card slot right there in the bottom of the display, nicely fared in. The problem is, I don't know anybody who carries music around on an SD card. Next to that, of course, we have a Media In button over here on the far right. That refers to a couple things. I have an aux jack here in the console, but also over here in the glove box. If you pull down on what looks like the oxygen mask thing on a jetliner, you actually get this bizarre media interface. So here is a multi-dock connector, which right now we have connected to a USB female jack, but this could be any number of cables, including, let's say, an iPod cable to go to your Apple product, or this USB dongle. Your Sirius satellite radio comes activated for 6 months, and all of this stuff goes out through a Dyne audio system when you get this high-trim CC Sport VR6. That means 10 speakers around the cabin, 4 of which are subs. That's a lot, and 600 watts of oomph behind them. Let's move on to the other part of audio, which is Bluetooth. On this car, it's rather interesting. Bluetooth hands-free is an a la carte option even when you get the tech package. And the CC has one of the more ambitious rear-view camera systems I've seen, go into reverse, of course. Here comes your beeping and your camera. Those are my backup sensors chirping right now. But you can put the camera in different modes depending on what kind of parking you're doing, see? Either the parallel or the side-by-side, and it changes the kind of view and the kind of guidance it gives you. Very interesting. Our CC VR6 Sport has VW Lane Assist. At speeds above 40 miles an hour, a camera mounted in the mirror monitors lane divider lines, and if it finds that you're drifting, gradually steers you back into your lane using the electric steering box, not by yaw braking like some other cars. I'd like to be fully impressed by the engine in a $40,000 car, but I'm only about $20,000 impressed. It has nice power and snap, but makes some real inexpensive noises when pressed. It's 3.6 liters of narrow-angle V6, doing 280 horsepower and 263 foot-pounds. Mileage is pretty good if you back off, 1827 EPA. The tranny is a 6-speed Tiptronic automatic. Leave it in D, or move it with the manual shifting gate, or notch back into the Sport Auto mode. And in all modes, you have gear influence through the paddles on the back of the wheel. Okay, let's price our VW CC VR6 Sport. We're pushing $39 getting off the showroom floor base. On top of that, another $26.40 for the tech package. That's hard drive, touchscreen, nav, DVD playback, that multi-dock connector in the glove box, and that fancy rear view camera. Another $275 a la carte, insultingly enough, for Bluetooth.